Outstanding teams in NBA history.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Cleveland with a change here too. Williams, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Stolen by Varejao. To the middle. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. The Cavaliers trail by 17. To the paint. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Smith. Thompson's got his first points in this one. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Varejao comes with the double team. Here's Green. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Thompson. The shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Here's Barbosa. LeBron with the block. Here's Williams. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 15. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not, we felt like we had a chance to win. And I think we kind of got away from that. It's been a struggle to get that momentum back on both ends of the floor at the same time. And, especially playing good teams, and so it's not going to be easy. Nothing in this league is, and you got to find a way to get it done.
Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson and Varejao at the 4 and 5. Mo Williams out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
That's his first personal foul.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19 and 20 in the first 39 games, and then 34 and 9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Free throw drops for Barbosa.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. And Barbosa drops them both. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
There is Zhao, and the shot falls short this time.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Curry's shot is good.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State.
Klay Thompson.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. You know, and Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Personal foul.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
He's off on the second. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft, and Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
He's off on the first. Well, and of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
And he's good on the second. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title. Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shoots from 12. Thompson misses.
No denying that injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Thompson, and a strong finish with two hands.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Stolen by Thompson. He feeds it to Curry. Nobody near Barnes. Offensive rebound.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
That's a two from Dellavedova, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's Azili, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Passes it to Dellavedova. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's the Warriors on the break. Azili gets the bucket.
Oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Cavaliers have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. On its way from Irving for two. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be in trouble.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Draymond Green in for Festus Ezeli. And Cleveland also making a change. James is checked in. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Spates kicks to Green. Curry passes to Green. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the drive by James. They need this. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Cleveland shooting their fifth free throw of the game here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, you know, that's a natural progression for any player, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry.
Sean Livingston.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
And the shot is good. That's 10 points for Draymond Green.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Timeout called. Cleveland.